Hey guys, it's YOU WACK, and the 2021 Archives event dropped for Overwatch on Tuesday, and with it came a bunch of new legendary skins, and that's it. Like, literally, that's all that we had to look forward to this event if you have played the Archives event even once before in the past. And when I first saw this year's Archive skins, I was met with shock because it seems like some of these were fan-made skins, and then I was met with disappointment, I'm not gonna lie, because some of them weren't my favorite skins that have ever came into the game, but then I slowly started to accept the skins for what they were, representing specific historical time periods in the form of Overwatch skins. And they're very tasteful for the heroes that are supposed to represent these time periods. I mean, the uniforms are pretty spot on to the uniforms that were used in the time period that the skin is supposed to represent, and the hero that is used to represent this time period is accurate as well. So it's all in good fun when it comes to the skins for this Archives event. And I'm sure when Overwatch 2 does come out, we're gonna get tons more skins of the likes of the Blackwatch organization and the Overwatch organization, even Talon organization. But until that happens, which is gonna be in 2032, today we're gonna be looking at the top 5 best 2021 Archive skins. Now we're only gonna be looking at this year's skins. If you wanna look at other top 5 or top 10 Archive skin videos, I've done them all in the past, so be sure to go check them out. But now, ladies and gentlemen, finally starting off our list at the number 5 spot is a skin that I purely chose for the meme potential. When you see the other skins on this list, you would understand why I put CORREDOR Lucio at the number 5 spot. If Guy Fieri was a DJ and also drove Harley motorcycles and was Brazilian and overall cooler, then he would look like Lucio. Blizzard took my boy Lucio to Flavortown, giving him the molten macaroni dreads, the spiky motorcycle helmet, and these killer Oakley shades. Ooh! But to top things off, the reason why it's even on this list to begin with is the Guy Fieri skates, or leg armor. What would you even call that? His bouncy legs? It is most certainly a silly skin if you are a cultured individual that knows memes of the likes of Guy Fieri, but it's still a very fun skin to have in Overwatch, but is kind of a questionable skin to have for the Archives event specifically. I said this before with the Archives event in the past, like with Circus Junkrat or High Roller Hammond. You know, epic skins that look fun, but why the Archives event? Could have came for the anniversary event, and I'm sure they made tons of skins for the anniversary event, and they just kind of distributed some of them for the Archives event, this probably being one of them. But hey, I'll take this Lucio skin over what we got with Genji's Bushi skin, which is the other skin that could have gotten the number 5 spot, but I decided, nay, just because it's a legendary skin, and just because it's a Genji skin, does not mean it's deserving to even make it on this list if it doesn't look cool. Because let me ask you one simple question, Genji mains. Would you rather want Blackwatch Genji, something that is so menacing and makes our anime boy looks so dope, or a man that looks like he's dressing up as a samurai for Halloween, but they didn't have any more samurai masks and they only have a Genji mask left, so they gave it to him for a 30% discounted price? Yeah, I thought you would pick Blackwatch Genji too, and if you didn't, I want to meet you in a back alley and give you a stern talking and try to set you straight. I wouldn't hurt you because I'm not that kind of person, but Bushi Genji, really, my boys? They could have picked a different color. They could have given him a better mask. I mean, when you literally look up Bushi Samurai, there are so many cool Google images that they could have made Genji into, but they literally gave him his classic mask. Why? Let's move on to number 4, because we're not here to talk about Bushi Genji, even though I could rant about him for a couple of hours. Now, taking this spot is a skin that I was caught off guard by. I didn't understand why it was in the game. I didn't understand why she looked like that, but then I realized she's Zarya. She can look however she wants, and she's gonna look way better than all the people that are gonna be hating on her and how she looks. So, ladies and gentlemen, POLYANITSA is taking the number 4 spot. Thor, as I like to call her whenever she is wearing this skin, is a very rich historical skin. I mean, all the legendary skins, including Genji, has a very historical background, and I will be linking a Zarya specific background that I saw on Twitter that gives a great explanation on what inspired the skin. But once you actually read up on what Zarya's skin is supposed to represent, you come to respect the skin so much more because of how BA it is. But basically, Zarya is supposed to represent the female warriors that rode in the fields or battlefields of Russia. But they were these coveted, highly respected female warriors that were so strong that if a male wanted to marry one of these female soldiers, they actually had to defeat them in battle themselves to gain the respect of this woman to marry them, which is my favorite part about this skin and why it's so good for Zarya specifically. Even me, after reading this backstory, makes me want to put it high higher on this list, but maybe it's because there's other skins that I have a little bit more knowledge about that makes me a little bit more biased. But either way, this skin is so good, either on the surface, but also on the backstory. Great for Zarya herself because she is supposed to represent the more testosterone-filled women that are very strong, very independent, and can still fight in the battlefields alongside the men. Plus that gun, ooh, with the dragons and the scale with the gold camo to match alongside of it, it's just a great overall skin and probably will be one of the most underrated skins within time. Why is it higher on the list? Oh yeah, that's right, because we have the number 3 best archive skin to come out of this event. Now, depending on where you're at in the world, you probably will favor one more than the other. And that's the whole point of these skins, because at the number 3 spot, we got Cavalry Tracer. Cheers, love, the Cavalry's here! Literally, the Cavalry's officially here. Tracer's supposed to represent the Red Coat Army from the UK, because that, of course, is where she originates from, the United Kingdom. I think most people can put 2 and 2 together why she got this skin. It's pretty obvious if you have a 3rd grade education. But I like how they took these nearly 300-year-old uniforms and added a modern twist to it. With Tracer specifically, they didn't put her simply in a red coat and a trifold hat, but they also took the white boots that a lot of UK soldiers were known for and stretched it over her thighs because, well, Tracer, the way that she looks, is a very fast, very skinny legend type hero. It wouldn't look like a Tracer skin if she wasn't slimmed down to the point where it looks like basically she's wearing elastic. So that's why I like the Cavalry skin specifically, plus her guns. A lot of these guns in this event look great as well because it's another take on a more old school looking gun, but with a modern twist. You know, the very slow reloading, put a ball in the chamber, then put gunpowder, then stuff it down there as if you're, jerking it, and then you shoot it. So overall, a great skin, something that if you're in the UK, you probably do like, but it is only at number 3, all because, if you couldn't tell, I'm an American, and I decided at the number 2 spot, I would choose the winner of the 1776 American Revolution, Soldier 1776! Listen, I know I'm acting annoying, but I just got one thing to say to all my Brit folk out there. Scoreboard! Scoreboard! 1-0, baby! 1-0! That's right, baby. We won a war where we took land from indigenous people and gentrified the whole entire nation. That's not much to celebrate. That's actually very true and very sad. So other than the fact that this skin basically celebrates America's terrible history, it's great. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, it makes sense for the hero, Soldier 76. If you are surprised that he did receive a 1776 uniform-inspired skin after his name is literally inspired from the year where they got independence from the UK, then, like, I don't know what to tell you. But when you get rid of the controversy, hey, the skin looks good. Like you can't deny that Soldier is looking mighty fine in that uniform. I mean, he has so many good and tasteful uniform skins. Commander 76, Formal 76, or in this case, Soldier 1776. Soldier is always going to be looking dapper, but always battle ready because that's just the man that he is. He loves his country. He's going to do everything that he can. He's going to protect everybody that he can of all sorts, black, white, gay, straight, or trans. He's gonna protect literally everybody just as long as they are the good guys. So basically, if you're not Reaper, you're probably gonna get protected from Soldier. Plus, his gun looks fantastic too, transforming his modern assault rifle into a pull action, like lever, like assault rifle that they would use in 1776. I don't know the gun. I'm not a nerd. I don't know everything in American history. All I know is 1-0, baby, 1-0. But unlike the American Revolution, Soldier couldn't win this battle because, ladies and gentlemen, we finally arrived at the number 1 spot. What is the best archive skin out of this event specifically? And I gotta give it up for the one and only Karen Cup, baby! Mercy, come on down and claim your prize because Camouflage Mercy is probably one of the worst skins in this event. Nah, it's MOUSQUETAIRE Widowmaker. I probably said it wrong. So Widowmaker is supposed to represent a French musketeer. A lot of the time they're depicted as men, but in this case it is Widowmaker and her sexy elongated body figure, and she looks fantastic. Of course, the main star of the show is her purple ponytail, but when you look closely, she has normal brown hair underneath her hat. So is that actually her purple ponytail, or is that just an elongated feather that's dyed purple? I'm pretty sure that is her hair, but if you think about it, she would have a portion of her hair dyed purple, and it'll be in the form ponytail, and then she has the rest of the black. I don't think it would really fit if she didn't have this hat, but luckily she does, and she looks great. The French have always designed things elegantly, and in the case of uniforms, this is no exception. I mean, we got tons of great colors. Of course, we got the purple feather or hair, I still don't know. Of course, we got the main color of the uniform, the dark blues, and then the brown boots, and then the black leather pants, and then there's even some pink in there from like her widow kiss and her wrist armor, but then her gun is great too. Widowmaker's guns never miss. Never. The skin might look garbo, but the gun is the main star of the show if it does look bad, because 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be looking fire. In this case, it's no exception to that rule. It's got a wood grain finish, and if you got the gold camel on it, oh, it's killer, man. I used this word to describe this skin before, but I'm going to say it again. This is the definition of elegant but battle ready, and that is the whole idea of all these skins, is that it's supposed to call back to the battle ready armies that a lot of these heroes represent in real life. In Widowmaker, it's the French. With Tracer, it's the UK army. With Soldier, it's the winners of the American Revolution, baby! Wanna know, scoreboard! Oh, I wonder how many UK folk are annoyed about me doing that. But overall, this event, at first, I was thoroughly disappointed. And it's still not my favorite event when it comes to cosmetic items, but the more I did a little bit of research and the more I realized that these skins are actually fantastic for the heroes that are supposed to represent the culture that they are from, I come to find to appreciate the skins just a little bit more. Maybe it's just because I know a little bit more about these skins' history than I would be with other skins that are introduced and inspired from other cultures and countries with other Overwatch events. I'm not really blown away by these skins because, yeah, that definitely looks like the US uniform in the American Revolution, which I do hope that is a skin from the American Revolution. Maybe I do gotta touch up on my American history, but until then, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please let me know what your favorite archive skin is from this event. So love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.